will be starting the free version of the pattern through video instruction. If you prefer having a written pattern instead, or if you don't want to wait for all parts of the instructions to come out, or if you want to make the webbed ear version instead of only having the free no-sew ear option, you can get a printable, ad-free, and easy-to-read PDF as an instant download from my store. The link is in the description box below. Let's go ahead and start off with a magic ring. For round 1 of the arms, you are going to insert 5 single crochets into the magic ring. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochets. And I'm going to tighten my ring. And for rounds 2 to 7, all you're going to do is actually just single crochet around. So we're not doing any increasing, any decreasing. You're just going to insert your hook into each stitch and make a single crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I want to be sure to push my work so that the right side is facing out. And now I'm going to continue with the rest of my rounds. I'll demonstrate round 3 here, so one, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's round 3. And keep working until you finish round number 7. Here's the completed arm working all the way up to round 7. We can go ahead and fasten off with a long yarn tail because you're going to be sewing this arm to the body. So make sure you have a generous amount for sewing. And pull in the starting yarn tail as well. I always like to tighten my magic ring one more time before pulling it in. All right. And I'll also snip off the end here because it's quite long. There's the arm. Go ahead and make 2 of these for your dragon. Let's go ahead and crochet the itty bitty legs. For the legs, you're going to use 2 different colors. We're going to start with the base of the foot. So I'm using pink for that part. To begin round 1 of the feet, you're going to go ahead and make a magic ring. And in the magic ring, you're going to insert 7 single crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you're going to tighten the ring to finish round 1. For round 2, you're going to go ahead and switch to the main body color or the main leg color. And we're going to attach that new yarn. I'm using purple for this section. So for this, I'm going to go ahead with round 2, working into the back loops of the previous round. For round 2, you're just going to crochet in back loops all the way around. So As you can see, I'm not going into both loops, only the one in the back. And that will give you a total of 7 stitches around. And you can go ahead and fasten off the original pink yarn so that it doesn't get in your way. And I'm just pushing my piece out a little bit so that the right side faces out. There we go. All right. For round number 3, you're going to single crochet twice, decrease twice, and then single crochet. So let's go ahead and work through that. Single crochet in the first stitch, single crochet in that next stitch, decrease, and I'm just going to do a regular decrease here, and then decrease again, and then single crochet to finish. You're going to fasten off with a long tail for sewing. And the part with the decreases, the 2 decreases, is the very top of your foot. It's gonna have, because of the 2 decreases, it's gonna have a little bit of a point, so it looks like the toes. All right, and you're gonna wanna either snip off all the ends here or stuff them into your dragon's leg. You don't have to add stuffing because there's not very much space in there to add stuffing in the first place. And I'm just gonna get my littlest hook available here and poke those yarn tails in. All right. Go ahead and make 2 of them so you have 2 little feet for your dragon. Congratulations on finishing part 2 of the Creator Challenge. You would have the 2 arms and the 2 little legs done. And for part 1, if you followed along last week, it would be the head, 2 little horns, and 2 little ears. All right, excited to move on with part 3 for next week. See you then.